Over the past year, I've gone from a peak rating of 1200 all the way down to 800, and I want to get back to how strong I was before. Grandmasters have to study and train for countless hours to start to see improvement. I'm not a Grandmaster, so that's why starting now, I'm going to be giving myself 24 hours to improve. There's different areas that I want to tackle that I honestly think anyone can in this amount of time. But is it going to be enough for me though? So I see growth in chess as improving my knowledge and skill in the game. What I think is funny is that what got me to 1200 to begin with is I learned an opening. In case you aren't a chess connoisseur, a typical chess game can be broken into 3 different stages: the opening, the middle game, and the end game. From what I understand, the opening is just the part of the game that you have prepared for beforehand. Essentially, you've drilled and memorized different lines of where the knight moves here. Okay, I respond this way. Okay, the pawn moves this time. I move this way. It's just a huge list of memorization, and that's what I gotta do. So there's essentially 2 different places that I think I can learn these openings. You can either learn it from chess.com themselves or literally just a YouTuber. The very first opening I learned was the Vienna, and I still love it, but I think I need a refresher on that. The thing is that the Vienna is an opening for white, which means I need to find an opening for black too. I think it's best I spend a couple hours just learning this so that I can have a good foundation of what I'm going to be learning next. So the 2 different openings I decided to learn was obviously with the white, I learned the Vienna, but with the black, I found a cool opening. I like it. It's with e6 and b6. I couldn't find a name for it, but it looks interesting. I want to make sure that I finish everything within this 24 hours, so I'm going to be going to bed, having a good sleep, and picking this up in the morning.
Hey, you couldn't see it coming. You might have thought it, but you couldn't change.
I did mention before of how there's multiple stages in chess, and so far I've only learned the opening. That's why I sort of think it's best that I learn some tactics, because it's good, it's useful knowledge for not only the end game, but it's also good in the middle game. Learning the middle game is going to be slightly different because it is not about what you know, but more of how you can adapt. Essentially, from what I know in the middle game is that you're trying to convert the position into an end game. You want the pieces off the board, but you don't want to give off all your pieces or else you have nothing to play with. As you're going through the games, you got to find tactics and ways that where you can get yourself an advantage while also maintaining that as well. And that's why I think puzzles do a really good job at teaching and getting you better at the middle and end game, because it gets you to adapt. It gets you to understand these patterns. Let's take this puzzle for example. I have many options of what I could be doing. I could sacrifice the rook. Why would I do that? I don't know. Maybe he needs to go on that square, but that doesn't seem right. This is controlling this. I don't know. Maybe I bring the bishop over here and now he's cut off. And now he's the only one protecting the bishop. Well, how can I get him to not? I give up that bishop. I traded it off and now I'm a bishop up. I only know this because I was peak rating of 2500. So I'm definitely rusty. And this one's a fancy one too, because this rook cuts it off. I can give a check and take this rook, and now it's checkmate. I'm looking at the wrong place. Yeah, I think the standard puzzles are just a way to get you to understand these patterns, but also they have a mode with Puzzle Rush that gets you to understand these tactics a lot faster. And you can do this multiple times. They do have free options, and that's why I'm using these free options. Let's do the 3-minute one, for example. I want to see how good I can do in that. Oh, I messed that one up. I didn't see the knight there. This one's just a counting exercise. And I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, 22. It's been definitely a long time since I've done puzzles, but I think that's a good one and I could still do more. And also they do have puzzle battles as well, like in case you run out. There's honestly not that much puzzles that I can do. It is more of a day-to-day thing, but I do feel confident enough of where I can start doing these games and try to get my rating up now. Basically, I want to play fast, and the Sicilian is one of the ones that I actually do not know all that much. But I play it like a Vienna, and you know, I seem to do fine. Not much else I can do. Okay, I might have lost the first one, but I feel like I can gain more. I feel like I might have lost, but I feel like I can win more games. Okay, I wasn't recording, but I just lost my queen. I wasn't paying attention, and now it's basically dead lost for me. Okay, maybe this isn't looking good. I can honestly trade and guard the pawn. I'm not letting him do it because I can now get this one. And he doesn't see that, and now I can get a second one. See, things are turning up. Okay, he just took my bishop. Yeah, and I lost another. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing wrong because I feel like I know my openings. With the middle game, I feel like I do good with the puzzles. I'm at a good rating with that. But like, why am I losing? Because what does it even say of why I'm losing? Most of my losses, where is it? Losses. 25% is from resignation. 19 is from checkmate, and over half is from timeout. Okay, so basically, here's what's gonna happen. I don't have much time left in this challenge, or at least in my eyes, and I think I have to play 10-minute games or even longer to actually gain a rating, because I think I'm playing too fast. I think I need to slow down. And honestly, I'm actually rated higher here, so I don't know how well I'm gonna do because it's been close to a year since I played. So, I mean, let's just see how this turns out. Okay, so I won. Then again, like, it was atrocious. I should not have won at all, but then again, it's mate in 3. But I won. I need to do these before I run out of time. I need to do this as quickly as possible. I want to get as high of a rating as I can. Okay, honestly, I gotta show y'all this, because this second game, honestly, it was beautiful. And I feel like I did really good on it too. 91.5% accuracy. It says I'm playing on a level of 1600, which I usually don't get that. I only made 2 good moves, but that's good. I won excellent. I got 6 best moves and 2 great moves. So I'm recording this the next morning, and I would like to say that last night I have finally crossed 1100. Now it may not be the 1200 that it was before, but this is all in just one day. I can still do this more and more and still get better, and I really have hopes that I can cross 1200 again and even further. And honestly, I thought this was really fun. If y'all want me to do something like this again, just let me know. I mean, this is my first video, so I'm still dabbling with what feels right. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed doing this.